Hello, hello, and welcome once again to the early edition of Handelabra Live. I'm John, aka Migrant P, lead developer at Handelabra Games, and we're gonna play some more Spirit Island Jagged Earth. Maybe Nassim will appear. We'll see. She doesn't want to appear. She's sitting across from me, but maybe you can see in my glasses reflection. Possible. You might hear her laugh because I'm being silly. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone acting against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So, we're gonna play some Spirit Island. I was thinking let's do a 4 spirit game and include the new content. So let's do that. And so we'll replace, and I'm gonna do thematic. Let's just mix it right up. Last time I think we did a J board. We can do an L board or something, or maybe a 7 board. I don't know. We'll see. Random adversary. Okay, so we didn't get any of the new spirits yet, but let's switch to the thematic map. Of course, it doesn't pick the new boards for us, so let's just make a square. We made an L last time, or a J, but we can do a square. Feel free to say hello in the chat there as well. Oh, do they know I'm in Istanbul? Yeah, I've told people, but I'm actually heading back to Canada on Thursday. So, hello, Wuga Chaka. Welcome. Yeah, next week, Handelabra Live will be back to its normal time slot at 7 Eastern. But for now, we are still in advance of everything. So I'm going to replace 2 spirits. So let's put stone. I mean, sort of everything's in the mountains here, but maybe it's a little more mountainous down here. I don't know. And let's put vengeance on the board as well. And river's down here in this corner with no wetlands. Not ideal for river. Let's bring like some other spirits. Like, I don't know, something different. Maybe horizons. Horizons of Spirit Island. We can bring Eyes Watch from the Trees and Fathomless Mud of the Swamp. Hello, Kokio Mott and Kate S. Walker. It's raining, you're not going anywhere anyways. That was kind of what it was today here, though I did go and play squash and got stuck on a bus for 2 hours. So that was cool. It was not good at all, I agree. Let's do France. Not France? France thematic can be tricky. Let me just do Brandenburg, Prussia. I feel like I don't do that often enough. And let's put them at level 3 to make things a little spicy. Or we could do a scenario. Yeah, let's just do that. I think that's enough. With new spirits that I'm still not super confident with, maybe. So let's go. Also, we found Sweden head bugs, but we're not playing Sweden, so maybe we'll find some new bugs. I have some Aberfeldy whiskey here today that I'm trying to drink before we go. I have baklava, but that's for Nassim because this is her favorite kind, so she's going to have it. The sweets here in Turkey are the best. Definitely. There's something sticky on the table there. Can you give me that? Something. There. Okay. All right, so we're adding presents because of a tie break situation, probably with this. One in line with blight, one in a wetland without Dahan. Well, there isn't a wetland without Dahan, so you can just put it anywhere. That's for you. That's for you. Nusha John. I'll have something else. Don't worry. My bus escapade screwed up all of our dinner arrangements and plans. Oh, the first one goes in a land with blight, and there isn't a land with blight, so this can literally go anywhere. Interesting. I mean, we want to put it in lands with buildings, so let's do that. And that one does go in the wetlands, which is like the closest thing that matches. Basically, it tries to match the setup if it can. If it can't, it goes as close as possible, and if there just isn't anything at all, then you get to pick. Or maybe you pick within constraints or something like that. Like if it was wetland without Dahan, and there was all the wetlands had Dahan, you pick out of some of the wetlands or whatever. Okay, so let's get on with it. So we have a stage 3 card coming up, not this turn, but next turn. So we gotta watch out for that. They explored into the sands. There's a wilds there, but unfortunately there was a town there already. I'm thinking because of that. Yeah, that happened. Over here, sands are not as bad, but that one actually is pretty bad. You might want to block that with vengeance here. Down here we just have the one sand. They didn't go into that sand at all. Actually, we have good defense here, but yeah, okay. And up here we have the one sand, so we can just make them build a town there for the lulls, I guess. So yeah, really the sands problems are over this way. We don't have the northwest, which is the worst sands board for sure. So let's start with Eyes Watch. I think we want to be placing a lot of presence if we can. I did play a game with Eyes Watch where I just always did this one, but it was kind of interesting. Yeah, we can actually, yeah, we can pick off that Explorer, right? So let's do that. We could do that with the other growth option as well, but I actually don't need to play 2 cards this turn if we just pick off the Explorer. Maybe we just get energy. Kind of a interesting start. I don't think I've done that way. Just do that. Then why don't we do this one? We can make a sacred site here. Again, do I need 2 card plays? Maybe I don't. I kind of don't. Let's just go into energy. 2 energy per turn is actually pretty solid to be starting with, right? We don't even need to play any cards, but we can, like, push up to 2 explorers does stop a build, right? So does open shifting waterways, but this one's free, and it does hit like a couple places where they already have an explorer, so that might actually be good. Okay, and we do want to get a disease into here, potentially, so we could block the ravage. I mean, it is going to be defend 6. So if we could put presence in, we could pay energy and defend it. So maybe we just defend it. Maybe we don't worry about it. We do have all these other lands that are doing things. We could stop one of these builds. If I take this, we could just stop this build. Although that's like 1 damage, like kills everything in that land. So maybe we do that next turn. Maybe just spread our presence into these right now. This blight does count as Badlands for us, which is kind of fun. But I think we'll let Eyes Watch take care of that. And I think it's fair to go 2 card plays here. We can't afford to play 2 cards, can we? We're not playing that. Yeah, it's not really worth, is it? This turn. I think we want to add disease somewhere. Okay, and down here. Yeah, maybe that's why it wasn't charging. I think that would do it. There you go. That's why the tablet wasn't charging. All right, so over here, we could just destroy the town they build. That's a thing. Kind of okay with that. We could get another power card that maybe also solves it, so let's just get another power card. Any new features this week? There is a new choose a number feature that I think wasn't there last week, so we can see if that makes an appearance. It only comes up with events and certain power cards. I have one power card right now, Unleash a Torrent of Self's own essence, so it hasn't come up, but it is a thing, so we'll see. None of these say Earth on them. None of them are that exciting. Reaching Grasp is good utility, so maybe we'll just grab that. I don't think we want to play any of it this turn. Oh, I don't have to make a Sacred Site there. I just sort of put it there for some reason. Yeah, we should spread our reach out a bit, right? Try to be able to reach other places like these trouble wetlands. So let's go there. And we're going to destroy the town that they built here. Kind of unfortunate. It would be nice to get a fast power that stops this town because that blocks a lot of explorers. But we didn't find it, so oh well. I guess like Eyes Watch could do that instead, but nah, it's fine. Spirit Island Sue's Day. And they were building everywhere, and now they're exploring jungles. So yeah, they're gonna get to see just this jungle that they wouldn't have, I guess. So, not the end of the world because we have Eyes Watch there. We not really need to honor them. All right, so now we have some decisions. I think this is pretty straightforward. Destroy a town. Here we can push up to 2 explorers, so I think pushing these 2 is good. We just put them in there and defend it. We're gonna defend it anyways, so let's see, why not? And yeah, obviously they are gliding all up in those places. We can do 1 damage and kill all that stuff next turn. And I think I just want to allow these to blight. This one we're going to defend. And so I think we're going to like put disease down in a land where we can start doing something with it. Like here. This one is kind of nice, but this one is better, right? There's more. I guess there's Dahan there, and Dahan died to disease and stuff. But you know, we got a lot of stuff going on, so let's put it there. And I can spread my presence, but I may as well because I'm not near anything. Nothing going on this board. Okay. So we're going to... We could stop a Ravage if we want. I think I'm going to do Fiery Vengeance and Plague Bearers, though. Probably. And we can do that if we do this, or we could do this and take those 2 presents. I think we'll probably take the 2 presents. So I want to put 1 presence in here and get 3 energy. We could go here and just like lean into losing our presence on the board. Maybe we'll go in here. So. Alright, we don't get an innate yet, but we're getting there. I think we're going to start getting the fire. If we had the fire, we would have that this turn. So we're not really optimizing for our innates right now, but I think it's okay. So with that presence in here, we don't actually have to put presence in there with Eyes Watch. We can put presence in somewhere else, which is good too. Maybe we gain a power card. So we can get, if we get something that does a little damage, we can clear that land out. Or we can stop a build, different things we might do. So we'll have to defend that one place. I guess if we make a Sacred Site here, we could defend. Yeah, but we're not doing that. Okay. Let's get a power card. We have the Big Explorer this turn. Lure of the Unknown. Look at that. Beautiful card. This also does 2 damage, which is 3 here. Do I pass up Lure of the Unknown, though? No. I can't pass up Lure of the Unknown. And let's put presence in maybe this land. So, do I play Lure of the Unknown? I think, like, we just block a build, right? Like, pretty straightforward. We block a city build is another option. Okay. I don't know what's going on up here because there's nothing going on up there. I guess we're defending that land, and that's probably it. We get to play 2 cards if we go up the top track here. No, we have a question. You're playing Vengeance as Burning Plague and Powers Long Forgotten. Spirits of Treasure number 2, shifting between sands. How the game, the timing of disease resolution. I will give you a chance to swap the board before resolving the disease. I don't know. Good question. Because of the special rule about this, yeah. That's something we have to check into. I'm not sure. It should allow you to choose the order of builds, I guess, right? So you can just like choose which land to build one by one. And so you can move your presence around in between builds in that case. But yeah, that's worth looking into. I can make a note of your message, which I can't because, well, I could go to, hang on. I have this stream thing on my iPad here. But, oh no, but if you open the chat, it doesn't show you the previous chats. Oh, it does now. Okay, cool. All right. I'll just make a note of that. Thank you, Gordian Tangle. All right. The chat here closer to my eye line. What are we doing over here? We don't need to. We can't reach. Can we reach anywhere that we could defend or whatever? Like, I don't think so. 1, 2. I could do this, but I'm not really considering doing that. I mean, we have reaching grasp. Sure. So, there's that. Probably I just want to, like, do these 2 cards. So make a Sacred Site. Range 1, Sacred Site. Land with Blight. We don't have that, though. So we're gonna get a power card then. All right, another range increase that has, it does have the earth on it. This could let us stop a build or stop a city, so I'm gonna click on that. And yeah, let's go in here and stop the city, or stop the build. We can get in there for the Ravage next turn. Oh, we also get an extra minor power here. Defend 6. Yeah, we're gonna, if we have that defense 6 for that, that's pretty good, right? Let's grab that. I don't want this turn though. I want this. And this one isn't working, so let's do that. All right, and over here, I guess we can make a sacred site and stop the city if we want. Those are things we could do. We start getting over this way, I guess. If we add 2 presence, we would go 2 card plays, maybe 3 energy. Yeah, I don't mind like stopping a city. We are planning to defend it, so maybe it's not a big deal. I don't really see anything better to do, so. And we'll do this, I think, so that we can stop a build potentially next turn or something. All right, reasonable start, I guess. This does 3 damage. That's pretty sweet. So there's 5 blight, cascade, but that cascade is not actually happening. Oh yeah, we did save an energy. That's kind of important. That's not cascading, probably. We only have 2 Dahan, but okay. We can lure. Actually, Fiery Doom out of this land that has. Yeah, this is better to Fiery Doom out of, right? Because we have exploring. Put them in here because we are going to defend. We're going to defend this. We don't have on, but bad. We have a defend 2. There's no Dahan around, but you know, like you could actually get more Dahan in here. Oh no, we can't reach that, but just in case they get +1 damage. Defend that. And Lure the Unknown. Actually block like that build. I think blocking this more internal build is good though, right? So we're gonna take the risk of like that land, I guess. They don't. So our event is going to push from a land with beasts, interesting, and 2 pair with land with Dahan and City. Cool. We might get a fear card because of that, because there's, well, yeah, there's at least 2 such lands. I think there's only 2 such lands. 2 explorers or 1. That's gonna add an extra explorer. Yeah, we could do this land. We could push the town away. And that won't like that, so let's put it in there. Maybe makes it do 1 damage. No, it's still 0. Because of the strike. Oh yeah, here. Yeah, I guess it's this. We can just put that in there because it's 1 ham anyway. Yeah, not quite a fear card. One other weird question. Official FAQ gives 2 different options for how to resolve the interaction of absolute stasis. I don't know what's absolute stasis. And the cast down in the briny deep threshold. Is absolute stasis one of these abilities? I don't think so. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Okay, so we are assigning damage. One of the powers of the time is spared from Jagged. We'll get to that when we get to that. That's not something we're working on right now. Yeah, we can allow builds in lands with disease or fear. I like. I think I'm okay with that. We also want to keep the disease around to do stuff with it. Oh, and right, we're also, the order matters because of the event. Add to an adjacent land without invaders. So you could choose a land that has invaders in every adjacent land, essentially, to nullify that. This one. Put him in there. Yeah, like if we click here first, then Explorer would go there. Which we still wouldn't build, but it's not ideal, right? For sands and wetlands. Alright. The old early stage city card. That might be rough in 2 turns, but we'll get there. Next turn, Ravage is 7 Blight, no Cascades. We have Plague Bearers that can send away some stuff. For each disease, push 2. So we could push... we could skip the Ravage here. We could also defend it. It's only 8 right now. Defending it is feasible with a Reclaim here. Or... yeah, probably a Reclaim, I guess. Or we could Plague Bear some of the stuff out. The problem is not really a good place to send it. I guess here is fine. We have our fast damage, but that does damage to the Han, so that's not ideal. If we're getting this, I'm not sure that we're getting this. We'd have to, we could reclaim or we could gain a power in order to try to hit it. But I'm not sure if that's super worth it. Let's look at other things we can do that are easier. Add Badlands, push up to 2 Dahan. We're defending here. Yeah, these are, if we can defend both of these lands, which we sort of can with Stubborn Solidity. Yeah, we can defend both of the lands. If we put Badlands in here, that would be useful. Putting Badlands actually helps with these powers right now, though. Actually, if we, yeah, okay, we can put a Badlands in here. Put this Dahan in here for the Ravage. And, oh, well, okay. We have to send Dahan back, but that's fine. We'll just leave them there. Oh, then we get to move them again. Okay. Well, this stops the city build here. And gets us a fear. Sure. So, what to do now with the Plague Bearers? I wonder if we try to stack disease up, or we just allow it in multiple lands. Stacking it up makes this power a lot stronger. So we could, for example, use it here and send these guys over here and make like a big killing land. Skip the Ravage in it. I'm kind of into that. Let's do that. Let's see how it works out for us. So we could reclaim. We have lots of destroyed presence. We could gain a card. We get the fire. We would need an animal off the card we gain in order to get our innate. So there's a risk here that we miss it. And we just use this here, I guess. Let's try for it. We didn't get an animal. We get defend 3. For like this land. Fine. And so we can add presence or we can add disease. I feel like adding presence is the way to go right now. Take the fire, which doesn't really do anything for us just yet. Try going up for majors. And let's get presence on the other boards so we can make fear. We don't have presence over here, but there's lots of disease in these lands, right? So we can allow the builds and get fear. Here we're going to reclaim. You can add a presence here. We can make Sacred Site in any of these lands, basically. We want. This one is seeing more, right? I guess they're building in all these sands as well, so it's kind of gross. What's more important, water or earth? Slightly water, but getting the 3-card play seems good, so. Let's do that. Yeah, they're building cities in both of these lands right now, so let's stop them doing that in the one with flanked, maybe? Oh, and we can help defend as well. We don't really need to, though. We can do these. Sure. I could have gained a card and played this, but it doesn't really do anything. We'll do that. Well, next turn, we'll gain a power card. Take a major, maybe. I don't know. Alright, Eyes Watch has 2 Ravages on its board. Well, let's just do Stone, because Stone can just straight up defend these pretty easily. And we need a Sacred Site, so it's going to be probably here so we can see more things. I think I have good energy. Let's keep getting some cards. Hazard spread across the island. I like that. More Badlands. More Badlands. We could also give the fire over here now. Or the animal. Give the animal that we wanted. And if we take the fire over here, we get more damage. Oh no, we don't have the... There's a water we need that we don't have. I can take that. We're not actually playing it, though. Are we? No. So. Seems useful, though, right? Alright, we actually can do this. It's not going to happen this turn. This is the first time we hit our innates. We're not really doing much with our innates this game. So far, anyway. So, we're going to block that big Ravage. We get a bunch of Blight. We can defend. Actually get to Han in this one. Maybe just leave this one because we can't get to Han, but we can defend with our innate there pretty easily. So we take the plant. We can defend 4 there and bring it to Han. So let's grab a power card. See what we get. A lot of energy. Remember when we started taking a lot of energy? Let's take one more minor. Honestly, I kind of want to take a major right now. We get mysterious abductions. Get a major. Venomous Spider. Winds of Rust and Atrophy. Good cards. Savage Transformation is a card. Focus of Land's Anguish. These are good together. We're not really set up to have elements for either of these thresholds. Range 3 Sacred Site means we could defend this instead of skipping it. Which is cool, which means Strike Low Sudden Fevers isn't doing anything. But defending is better than skipping. I guess I'm not playing this card this turn, though. Because I'm playing those 2 cards, so I can defend this land, which is not that important, but it's a thing. Maybe we take this for next turn. And we make this a sacred site so we can be further with it. I like Venomous Spiders as well. Let's take this though. With this spirit, it seems kind of obvious. This is range 3 presence, but I do want a sacred site here so I can see more things. Alright, weird turn. For sure. Okay. That's happening, that's happening. That's happening, and that's happening. So we finally have 2 blight. 1, 2. We have fear card. It's probably still unlikely that we stop all that blight. More likely we're gonna hope the fear card can help us stop some of these million builds. They're building in 16 lands. Yeah, we have stopped none of that. So good for them, good for us there. Don't generate fear for destroying. Cool. On each board of the land with the most combined invaders into Han, add disease 2 damage to Han. Each bear at least 2 to Han among all its lands, gain 1. Right. So we have a tie over here. Oh wait, or it's just asking the order. Okay. Then it should It's just the order. There should be choose for me. Yeah. I can write a note. If it's actually deciding between lands, then I don't want to have to pick. Outer doesn't matter. Scottish alchemy, turning water, barley, and yeast into liquid gold. Is simpler when the stream tumbling towards you contains that precious metal. Built on land famous for deposits of gold, our distillery has welcomed travelers to taste its treasure since 1898. Aberfeldy. Don't worry, it's not 2 p.m. here. 10:40 p.m. All right, there. Sadly, we're losing our Dahan. Are getting more disease. We get energy. And Stripe in Land not matching a Ravage card. Alright, well, that's sort of helpful for these places like this. Oh yeah, also, like, do we have France? No, we don't have France. Like, that town? These guys, I guess this. Going to be a lot going on here in a second. This makes this more manageable. It's still going to have a city, but this actually, if we allow this to stop the builds on this board, then this does stop these totally, which maybe is worthwhile because there's a lot going on. You don't get fear for destroying the things, but okay. I'm gonna allow the build there. That's just gonna be a hot mess. But here, I do want to use the disease because these lands are just solved, right? Yeah, most of these lands are just solved. There's some, but this one, does make a big difference in that land. And explore sands, and they're adding towns. All right, well, add your towns to jungles, I guess. What's this that? Aren't ravaging next turn, ideally. Okay. All right, that's kind of a mess up here, isn't it? How much blight next turn? 14. Cool. I have to do something about that. All right, at least over here, there's not that much. Okay. We can destroy one of these towns. We can push up to 2 town explorer. Maybe it's hard to do enough that matters, but we can deal with this. Some don't want to put them all together because they're going to cascade later. Let's put them over here. Because the red sands is coming twice, right? So at least this is less. Gather up to 3 Dahan. Where are we actually going to defend? Maybe this one? Oh, range 1 of a jungle. Huh? I guess it's this. Okay. Push up to 2 explorers. Doesn't do a whole lot. Really anywhere. I can do some things. Alright, well, I may as well push 2 of these guys out. And do this. There or here? Oh, here has... There's 2 explorers in there. Actually, then this makes more sense to do this here. Where do they go, though? I guess they go in this mountain. How many explorers are in here? 7? Awkward. I can defend for 5. Alright, I would love to clear this land, but I don't think I can. We can at least do this and put 1 Dahan in here. Yeah, okay, we can gather enough Dahan to kill the guys. And maybe we get defend for Dahan or something like that. I don't know, it's gonna be rough. Alright, do we get a major power over here? We could play 3 cards, so let's see. Let's take majors. Do something cool. Rapid Wings of Sunlight. If you have water and earth, I have those things. It's kind of late for that, but it does do stuff. I can tsunami and hit all the coasts of this board. It's kind of fun. There's only like 1 Dahan that it kills. Alright. Tsunami it hits. And I need to get onto other boards to... I need to get over here. Let's forget one that doesn't have the 2 elements that Tsunami wants. And let's play 3 cards and get a Sacred Site. Yeah, range 2 coastal means we can do it from here. So let's go in here where they're not gonna kill us, though it's not close enough, right? Well, it's range 2 to this coastal land, so that's a pretty bad one. Alright, we have Thresholded Tsunami. Who's doing a thing. So we're going to defend that. We're not defending that. We're going to hope the fear card helps us out. Okay. Over here, we're going to reclaim. and get a major power. We have 9 energy. Draw toward a consuming void. That's pretty awesome. Insatiable hunger of the swarm. If I do that, I mean, they're going to... I have to do that here, right? The problem is they are going to... I don't have enough... I don't have the energy to do draw towards consuming void and skip the ravage here. It's cool, but it doesn't have elements and it's tough. I think it's swarm. Because we like adding blight. I don't know that I play this card this turn, but... I want to do 15 damage here. Can I do that? I don't think I can do that. Actually. Turns out I can skip the ravage. That's a thing I can do. It's not super exciting. I don't have a sacred site, so it doesn't really work. And I'll have to make a sacred site for it next turn. He wants air and animal, so I mean I will eventually get to threshold this, but this is also cascading, but it can cascade into there with 10 double cascades, but you know, things are happening. Life comes at you fast. We can use epidemics here or here, but I think we skip this ravage, so we use epidemics here just to make use of it. Also here is lighting and building. Yeah, there's kind of a rough patch here, so obviously we knew it was going to be rough. Here we're going to reclaim and take a miner. We can hopefully start getting elements for Winds of Rust. Air, water, animal. Well, we have air and animal, but no water. Jungle Sands defend 4, huh? That does defend a land, a couple lands. I think we kind of have to click that. Still only play 2 cards. How do we only play 2 cards? This cascade is a problem. We definitely have to defend that. That's probably for next turn. I think this is defend 8. And then we need 2 more, which we can get if we play a moon. And does this do something? It stops a build. I don't think it's... It could... 1, 2. The range. Can you pull something from here? Here? No, I don't think so. Stops a build over here. So... yeah, things are getting a little rough here. We also are just like losing presence here. That's happens. Yeah, we're gonna have a second turn that's gonna be bad. We'll see what the blight card is. And we also get Potentially two of the same element. We have reaching grasp, so actually we could stop this blight. Or that blight. Or that blight. I mean, there's gonna be scarred and stony land. I'm actually not in range 1 of my sacred site, though. I could use it. If I put presence here, I could use it there, though. Go for a major power now. We could, like, reclaim. We do have pretty strong defend cards if we reclaim. We could defend this land with Nature's Resilience. I mean, we're not doing a ton, are we? I like that we still add presence when we reclaim. I think reclaiming here is okay. And if we give ourselves range boost, we don't have to make a sacred site there. We could place presence in such a way that we could use stubborn solidity here. Or like in one of these other lands. What if we like go over here? Quicken the Earth's struggles. Okay. And we can play 3 cards now. So we need the range boost. That. If we didn't need the range boost, then we wouldn't need to do that. But we can, like, stop a few blights. So that seems good. We can use this places. Like, yeah, okay. There's things we can do. All right. That actually stops the build as well. Okay, so here, and 8. 2 more. On around, but that cascade is finished. This is being blocked. This would be 2 damage here, or 3 damage there. Or kill Dahan there, so I don't like that. Let's do it here, because they are gonna go there again, right? And reaching grasp on self. So let's see. How far does this reach? Not that far. This reaches further. I kind of want to use this. Oh, this is, okay, this is range 0. We can use that like here. I think that's okay. Is there, oh yeah, here there's Badlands, right? So that actually works better there. Okay. That means there's 4 damage here and 5 damage here. So put this here and that there. So finally, only 8 blight and 1 cascade, but there's actually 2 cascades. Pending the event. Pending the event, pending the fear card. Also have that. And Lure the Unknown. can't actually solve anything, but it can stop this build, so I guess that's kind of what it does. Ignore wilds. Board without wilds, explore action to add +1. Each land with beasts, 1 damage per beast. Cool. Phew. Where are we looking? Here. Add Dahan to align with Dahan and no thingies. So I guess it's here. There's enough there already. We can put it here. Maybe we get some effect. Same thing with here. Oh, here we get to damage. Good. Remove 1 from land with sacred site. That's not really doing anything, is it? Oh, it does. Okay. That is fine, but over here it's actually very good. No ravage, no build. 7 blight. And I guess one of those guys because there's nothing else. Okay. We can do the ravages that don't blight first. There. Okay, and that one skipped. So this one we do hit back. So I get disease. There might be a blight card that says remove a town or whatever, right? So I think we want to get that to come up. So we have 1, let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so we have to do the cascade. We don't have to have the cascade, double cascade, I think, right? Let's do here first, and then here. And here. Here. Okay. Nothing. Okay. 2 blight per player. It's messy, but we survived. Alright, we can prevent this build, but I think we're going to allow the build. Ooh, this is going to be rough, right? But we have to get fear, and we have to put disease around, and somehow. This one, man. We can fire vengeance in here to destroy the city. That's a thing. We allow this build, right? I don't know how. We get +1 of everything next turn, so I really want Tsunami to happen here. Fast. Can we do that next turn? They all went tiny. Coastal lands is good for tsunami. It means we wipe that all out. I don't know if we wipe it all out, but we're wiping out a lot of it. I'm glad they didn't just... If they destroyed my sacred site, I'd be mad. Okay. I think the 8 damage wants to go in there. Question is, do we, like, save the Dahan, or do we... worry about the Dahan? I guess we save the Dahan. Oh, I can't even... Okay. Wow, we have, like, no slow powers at all. I really wish Tsunami here wouldn't even be enough, but it would help. We are getting a fear card from this as well at level 2, which is good. And because, like, coastal land, this board is not really doing anything now, so that is helpful. We can... I mean, the build is stopped by the disease there, so... Despite having Vengeance on the map, Vengeance is, like, has 2 presence left. Power card. Power card. We're probably reclaiming here, so we do want to get a power card. So I want to play Tsunami again. We have to survive this and Tsunami there next turn, so I actually don't want to spend my 2 energy. I need my 2 energy. Can I actually get Tsunami's threshold with... I think I can. Okay, so I can't spend the energy because I have to afford to play Tsunami and... actually... No, I can't. I could spend 1 energy, but not 2. Okay. Actually could make use of this defend, but I don't know that I can afford it. We'll see what we do. Who wants a power card the most? I think it's Eyes Watch. Maybe. Or we get a major down here. Getting a major down here seems pretty good. We might reclaim so we get our, like, defend 10 and stuff back. We might have to just take that turn again. But we have +1 card play, a good major, we have 1,000,000 energy. Let's build Bitterness into there, add Blight. Don't know that we can afford to be adding Blight a lot, that's the problem. Pyroclastic Flow, Manifest Incarnation, this is fast. Range 1, 1, 2, 3, if we have the range boost. Using stones, there's no Dahan around. I think it's Pyroclastic. And we forget. I feel like Visions of Fire Doom is like not doing anything. Sure. And we're not going to do that because we need our energy. And we want to put Disease. I guess we'd like put it in here and just try to go ham on that land a little bit. But there's I know that we can stop all the cascades. We also have to reclaim to get strike low. I can't even get to 3-card plays. Well, I have 3-card plays, but I can't. I guess I can play these 3 cards. I can add disease at range 1, but again, I want to be in this land. This requires a sacred site as well. And it adds blight, which seems problematic at this moment. Maybe I should have taken another card. Alright, here we are reclaiming. Right now we're adding 6 blight and 5 cascades. If we go here with water. Yeah, we can't afford to play our cards, but we get the threshold on Tsunami if we can survive. If we can survive is the question. We can Tsunami that stuff. Which is not, doesn't solve everything, but it's helpful. Here, if we reclaim and do this to get sacred sites near. How much damage is this? That's 7. That's actually great. 1, 2, 3. Can I get there? 1, 2, 3. I can't get there. What can I actually reach with these powers? The question. I missed the threshold on this by air. We can defend 10 here. That solves that. We can defend here. We have 1 blight there. That's probably just going to happen. We have this hot mess. That's the real problem, isn't it? This land here that's trapped in the corner and cascading around. Rapid Wings. Or not Rapid Wings, but this can defend there if we double presence. Close enough. And we probably want to play more cards. We do get defend 6. Also, just 18 damage there. I guess Fiery Vengeance here. I think I have to reclaim because I have to skip, but what about this? That has 10. That Winds of Rest and Drift Down does block that. We look for a different major for vengeance. What if we get like an Indomitable Claim? That would be sweet, right? I don't think we can afford to be adding Blight. Blazing Renewal. That is an excellent one. Pent of Calamity is also excellent. I can remove 3 disease and do 9 damage in here. I could do 2 damage to each town city in here. Alright, I think Blazing Renewal is the play here, right? End of Plan B is sweet, but... Alright, and I think we can't ever afford to play that now. I'm not going to get the Threshold. But now this works. If we do this, block the Ravage in one of these, any of these lands, we can block the Ravage. And I guess it's this. Fire Vengeance is not as good as doing this damage. But I guess where am I doing that damage? There, where it doesn't really matter. Fire Vengeance, we finish off the land that Blazing Renewal hits, right? Alright, so that's taking care of the power corner. Still have this, but Winds of Rust solves that. We can even bring it to Han. Amazing. That's solved. We have Drift Down. We're doing more than we need. I guess, do we need Tsunami? I guess Tsunami still, like, whacks a bunch of this, so it's still worthwhile. I feel like we're over defending now that we got Blazing Renewal. But let's see. 3 damage, destroy all explorers. Like, what if instead of this defend card I played this? And we got, like, 2 moon here, or something. That can defend that. This is 3 damage, 5 damage. We can bring it to Han. We can defend 6 there. Actually, we come here because coastal lands. And if I did this here, that's enough, right? And we could have done +4 damage at wilds. So, yeah, we don't need Reaching Grasp. Actually, we don't need... Where's the Blight now? It's here. Reaching Grasp does do that. But, like, that's 1 Blight. Okay. We overdid it. We're going back a bit. So we can be more efficient. We actually don't need any of these defends. Stone, and Stone's presence actually wants to go here. I want to play that and Pyroclastic, and then basically a fire and an air. So I guess we do want Reaching Grasp because of that. We want to get another air. But we don't need to defend. I guess we can may as well just defend 10 then. Okay, that's fine. Alright, the 2 moon over there versus animal. Let's use that. Fire makes this have more damage. It would be 2 damage here. Or 2 damage here. This actually can be 4 damage. Are we supposed to fish on this? We're not supposed to. Okay, so I think it's actually best over here. Get animal. We get air. Okay. Cool. This. Yeah, 1 damage per blight does quite a bit in either of these lands. No, actually, yeah. Defend 6 here. We don't need more Dahan here. Defense. Yeah, I think defend 6 here because, well, the other one has Cascade too. So this one is that, so defend 6 there. Defend 4 here. So no blight. Some builds, but a bunch of no builds as well. And we're not actually we're not using hold fast. This is not actually working anywhere, but it's possible they do. Oh, they do 1 damage here. So, and that actually stops them building. So that seems good. Yeah, okay. All right. Right. They don't have +1 health. They have blight spreads. Add blight to a land adjacent to a land with blight. I guess we're destroying presence. Each beast destroys an explorer. And add beast. And add Dahan to coastal land with Dahan. Cool, that might be handy. Alright, so there's a lot of... we just only have 4 blight left for the whole island. So we're gonna destroy presence. Actually, maybe these powers don't need sacred sites, right? So let's one here. We have our range 0 presence add, so here we can add. Oh yeah, actually, take it from the bank. Add blight for 1 energy. That is what I actually want to do. Forgot I have this whole, you know, stone thing. This is your lands, right? Yeah, so it's not going to work everywhere, but it's going to work. Actually, I have presence here too. I haven't been able to use that very much. I guess I just haven't been putting my presence where I needed to, but... and here... This is one we actually... We could just let it happen. Or we could destroy... I mean, destroying trouble presence from here is not the end of the world, so... Well, we don't have a secret site over here anymore, but we have the one here. That's interesting. Let's lose... These two in the middle. Alright. Beasts, destroy explorers. Go forth. And we add beasts. There too. I guess here in case we want to move it away and activate that again. Here with the town. More Dahan. I feel like we've been losing some Dahan, so... Oh, scapegoats. Lots of destruction. Explorers. Scapegoats level 2 and 3 are very good. Level 3 is kind of ridiculous and destroyed a ton of towns. Defend 5. Okay, we don't need that. Yeah, the Badlands mean those guys all get killed. We're not building in some lands now because of... Oh man, all these explorers have got tidied right up on the island. Let's allow it. Try to get more in control now. Explore jungles. Alright, we can add a town here because Tsunami is going to destroy it. Tsunami's not destroying this one, though. It can just go into this mountain, I guess. Over here. Not jungle. I guess this wetland is okay. Either the sand or the place with badlands. Sand sees less. I guess it doesn't really change anything. If we have a spare damage, we can destroy that with the badlands there, so. Alright, jungle stage 2. Stone is all fast. Mud is all slow. That blazing renewal was clutch. Everyone has destroyed presence, I think, too. Oh, not stone. Oh, right, because we were going to destroy presence, but we didn't. Maybe we should have destroyed presence. We still have some that we can use. We have Savage Revenge. 1 damage. I think it actually is just 1 damage. We could have put the town there because we have a Badlands. But it's fine. Back. We can push up to... We can... Things. So we have Coastal Ravage. That land is an issue. We could gather Dahan there and defend it, though. Alright, well, let's Tsunami first, unless we want to push stuff, I guess, into the tsunami zone. Problem is we have 12 health there and 11 health there. I don't know which one is more important to take out. Yeah, I'm only pushing 2 explorers here. Which actually can't really do anything. This pushes town. Actually, we can stop them building there. I guess if we do push from here, yeah, we can clear 2 lands. That seems ideal. What else is in this? Oh, there's another town. How many towns are in here? 3. Okay, I could only see 2 there. It's hiding behind the other one. Let's put more in this land, just concentrate them. But then, oh wait, we can put 1 over there. 1 over there, it's gonna get destroyed. And this is 8 damage. And we can block this Ravage or Blazing Renewal it. Yeah, we could reclaim and Blazing Renewal there as well. Actually, if we're Blazing Renewal, then I want to the city. Tsunami's doing work. Only 6 blight coming from the tsunami. 1 cascade. This one. Yeah, so gathering the Han there seems good. We can defend that. Should be easy to defend that next turn. Over here, Stone will want to defend in a few places, and maybe the Otter can help. We also have this little land, which is lighting. The damage levels are 4, 5, 4. Not that much. I think since they are building there as well, that's I can't actually reach. Well, we can stop this build building, so. Let's put this in the Redlands land. I get to do 1 damage. I guess I should have just put that exploder in there. Oh, how much damage did I do? Was it 4? I could have killed a town. Tsunami there. Go back and just reduce tsunami, I think. We can. Yeah, we can do this. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Because we're going to do blazing renewal anyway. Alright, well, let's kill next to explore. No, I don't want to do that. I want to this. Shoot here. Whiskey. Blazing renewal doesn't hit explorers. Yeah, I guess that. Are we reclaiming? Maybe. Probably. Tsunami again. If we... Yeah, I mean, they're gonna... We can tsunami here next turn. But I can't use that there. I think I just don't use this. Who wants a power card? I think Vengeance wants a card with plant, sort of. But maybe not that one. Push up to 1 blight is like push a Badlands. Kind of neat. How much damage do we have now? 9 damage there. I like Gold's Allure for the elements. I don't think it's really worth taking this. Let's click on that. Alright, we're not going to use that power. Okay. I think we turned a corner on that turn, and things are a little more reasonable. Over here, we definitely want to reclaim. I think we take a miner. We try to hit some elements on this if we're lucky. Okay, that's good. That's scout. We're short water, though. As well. Yeah, that's really difficult for us to do. This is a defend card. That is pretty good. Elements aren't good, but this is the defend spirit we're defending. We could lure the unknown for build stoppage. We can defend a jungle at range 2. Not enough for that, but we could, like, that could help with defending here. I feel like defending that is better than skipping it, right? If we can. Like, defending / blowing it up. I guess, do we Blazing Renewal? We don't super have to. This turn is a little more reasonable. What if we add presence? We can get this 2 damage per disease. So that's 4 damage. And then we're defending. So I think it's okay. Let's just do that. We want to presence in places, the presence on boards as well. That presence on boards. Play these cards this turn. We could almost have this. If we got... Oh no, we need 2 elements. We're a little short. We could have added a disease here also and done more damage. But I think with the defend and we can bring to Han, like I think we're all right. We need a moon over here. I think Lord of the Unknown is good. We can stop this build or that build. We're actually like over defending here too, aren't we? We might not need drift down into slumber. If we're getting our innate defend, then we don't really need that. We might want actually this to help out over there. So if we do this and we do this to like stop one of these, that seems okay. We're also defending 1,000,006 in here. Yeah, we're doing a lot. Okay. Up here, we could tsunami somewhere else. Tsunami this board, but this board like is cleared by defending. So tsunami actually is not doing much this turn. I think we want to be gaining cards. We haven't been getting enough energy, so let's just get a minor. Let's have a small turn this turn for this spirit. This one's kind of nice. Stonehead it. Coastal land. I want water, moon, and earth. We're getting a moon from that. We're hitting that threshold. Maybe just this. I guess we could defend ourselves here. That's alright. Let's put that. Oh, and we can have a moon. We could also get more energy for tsunami. Let's put a sacred site here so that they don't build cities. I guess we could have, if we took the moon, we would have that. Maybe let's take it from there. We have defend 4 and 5. So we can defend that, we can defend that. And we have nature's resilience and stubborn solidity. So we just put presence in here. Probably. We could gain a power card. Get another major power. We also get another card play. We're like going crazy. Transform to a murderous darkness. Ooh, bargains of power and protection. Cast down in the briny deep. We can afford it quite easily. Is there a land where it's gonna do much though? They're gonna be dead, except like in the non-coastal. Transform is pretty fun. Target spirit can choose one of their sacred sites. We like choose here. Here. Here, different places. Bargains though is actually kind of fun. And we don't have to Han like over here though, so it just works over here and they're gonna mostly be dead, so I don't know that that's amazing. Let's click this, because I don't think we've seen it on the stream very much. Reaching grasp isn't really good for us. Let's get rid of that. It's been neat, but we don't need it, I think. And +1 card play per turn and a minor power. Okay. And for this we want moon, fire, air, which we have some. So maybe we want entrancing apparitions. It stops 2 builds. This one is actually really good too. Like, you can stop a ravage with mesmerized tranquility. As long as there's no city in one town, it works pretty well, but I don't think we need it. I think I want to play those cards, and I can play another card. Yet another card. Can I get this? 2 air, 2 fire. I don't have another air. But like some turns I can get that for sure. Probably this is pretty good here, right? But it's range 1 sacred site. Has to be a land with stuff and blight, which I don't really have. So let's just do that. And that does work here with the Badlands to kill the city. No, it doesn't kill the city. It kills... I don't know. It does stuff. We could add Badlands. Yeah, this does stuff in places. Running short on time here, so let's do stuff in places. Defend 4. Defend 5. Defend 6. This one, Stubborn Solidity. I guess this one... Yeah, neither of them block the blight, right? But... Alright, we might be over... I think we're over... Maybe we're not doing things right here. Let's... use a little bit of care. Let's stop 2 builds. So they're still blighting here, but we can add defend right through this card we played, which we maybe didn't have to play. We're like, oh, we might need help over here, and then like we didn't. And actually, we don't have to play Stubborn Solidity because... Yeah, okay. Instead of Stubborn Solidity, let's add Badlands. Because here we can Boon of Watchful Guarding for defense 4. Here. And defend 6 here. Oh, I can't defend 6 there. Okay, defend 4 here is probably enough, right? I mean, we have 8 energy. Let's, in case they get +3 damage from cities, let's just make sure. Here, defend 4, here, defend 5. No blight on that coast. Defend 6. This is 7 damage, so let's... This is 9 damage, but we are doing this. Yeah, so let's use this here. And gather on. And use this here. No blight. And they're building a bunch in the jungles. But not everywhere, because we can Lure of the Unknown something. stop them building a city here. Stop them building entirely here. At the risk of that, but I'm okay with that risk. And break themselves against the stone is not happening anywhere. Oh, it is. Yeah. Because we chose more defend there. Actually isn't happening there. But just in case, I don't know, something might happen. Alright. Numinous Crisis. We could lose the game. Would we like to lose the game? No. We have to pour strength. Pay 3 energy, forget 2 cards, return 1 presence, add blight to the blight card. Yep. Here for board with disease, 2 damage to Dahan and Lev disease, and more defense. Alright. So I think we can just spend energy. We have plus lots of energy. And I don't want to return my presence to my tracks. Alright. Damage to Dahan. Sorry, Dahan. Then. They don't ravage. Fine for them to ravage. They're not blighting anywhere. Add strife. In the land of these 2 invaders, 1 damage per strife. Well, this kills a town. That kills a town. We don't care about there. We could, if we put strife here, it does stop them. Potentially, well, there's disease. It's whatever is happening there is fine, right? These guys are all dead. We could like kill this town, but it doesn't really matter. All right, let's just stuff that's gonna kill it. We have 2 more. I mean, sure, we can put it here and they. Oh, but these are different lands. Well, that's fine. You know, strife on the guys is fine. Guess I could have. Yeah, let's hit the city because we can destroy it. That was happening here, but we can go back in a second. Yeah, if I damage the city, then I can do 1 damage there. So worth level 3. And yeah, all these lands are getting wiped. So I'm not gonna build. Those builds were assuming the ravage wasn't happening, right? Or they don't know. Let's allow the build here. Just the town. But really, next turn, yeah, ravage is not a big deal. They're exploring wetlands. So I'm happy to put towns on the coast again. And in sands, actually. Well, wherever they're to stage 3 next turn. But sands is actually better, right? So. We have a jungle ravage. I guess that sands is fine. This is fine. There's stuff like inland. It's not like making a big difference to put it in here. so we can do our thing. No, we didn't end up playing. Beep, beep, beep. There's the car outside. Okay. We have transformed to a murderous darkness. Forgot. Where does that do the most? Here? It sure does stuff there, doesn't it? We can push the Badlands. We can leave it there and do 3 damage per presence replaced. Where does this work? Well, there, but here, here. Those are really the 2 places. This seems to be a more exciting land to do it in, which means we shouldn't have bothered to damage the city there. Well, whatever. We had to do the damage anyways. So, before I do this, we can put stuff in there. Push from wetlands. Don't really have the range. I'm fine with that building. None of these really do a whole lot. Destroy another town. More Badlands. This can also send more stuff in there. I could also just have destroyed that town like this. This town can come in. You can put business there. Alright, we may as well send him in then. This is going on you. So we're doing 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So don't push them. Everything dies. We have that land to deal with next turn. On a mountain. Range 1 mountain. Gather and explore. And add strife. Sure. Add explore in that town. And Jagged shards. Are we doing damage somewhere? Potentially 1 damage to each. I'm thinking of doing that there. I guess we can. We can't reach there. That's the Han. We just add the Badlands somewhere that we want to do damage. The rain is stopping. All right, go for it. All right, and things are happening here. We can stop this build. It seems fine. All right. We just have to get rid of the cities, but also blow everything up is fine too. 4 blight. We have that land, a couple over here. Yeah, nothing major at all. Here we want to reclaim, probably take a miner. We can blazing renewal into here, which basically takes care of everything there. This card has plant. Does it help? Sort of. We don't really need it though, right? Blooddar's Predators is better. That finishes off the Explorers. And we don't have much energy left. We can do Fiery Vengeance, but we don't... We have... Is there a guy here? There is a guy there. But we could let him build. I don't know, whatever. Someone else could do it, right? We could do it here. We have Destroyed Presence. Oh, we don't have Destroyed Presence. You have Destroyed Presence. You could do it there. It's only 1 damage. Gold's Allure. And... oh, we can't play any more cards. But we want the animal, so... Gold's Allure it is. How about Tsunami? They're all dead on the coast, so Tsunami doesn't really do anything still, but we may as well reclaim. And add presence at range 0. Here, I guess. Play 5 cards. We can't afford to play 5 cards. Can't afford to play Tsunami. Is there even a place to defend? I guess there's that place. Here, I guess we reclaim. And start going up the other track. We make a sacred site here, so we can do stuff over there. It's fine. We can just, like, destroy the cities. That would be cool. What are we doing over here? Getting back Winds of Rust. I don't know that we even need... I guess we want to defend there and stuff. We could just defend with our cards though, right? Yeah, so we don't have to get that stuff back. We could get another card. It gets erupt with every touch of breeze. Except I think we get the threshold on that like immediately, so that's cool. And range 2 sacred site, that's totally fine. Add a presence at range 3. I don't know. I'm gonna go for plant. in there for some reason. Settle our cards. Threshold, which means we can destroy the city. There's only 2 cities, 3 cities. I think we just like blow them up here and win. So, GG. Can we get the threshold on this? Air. Oh, I could play that, but it's air and fire. Another fire. This does 1 damage to each. You got it. All right. And all right, win the game. I think we just win the game. That's a lot of wilds. This pyroclastic flow finishes off this city. So we blood draws predators here. Blazing renewal here. So kills everything. And finally we have 1 city left. So we could just defend it, or we could blow it up. I say we blow it up. GG. Alright, so that's been a thematic board. Stone and Vengeance. Party with some Horizons friends. Turned out pretty well. A little bit iffy there on the early stage 3 card, but we were able to tidy it up, you know, make a huge mess of it, and win the game. So yeah, so that's been some more Jagged Earth previews here. We're going to be previewing more content that's coming up in the initial launch soon, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, we didn't see that new UI, but you know, it's pretty rare that it actually comes up. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Have a good day, and yeah, next week we will be at our regular time slot for Handelabra Live, so 7 p.m. Eastern. So we'll see you then. Bye for now.